Hey, this is Joe Easy from Mount Peak Fitness. Going to go over a great stretch for opening up the hips and the quadricep muscle. First, get a nice soft pillow or just use like a Rogue ab mat to kneel on. This way you don't stress the knee or the patella tendon area. We want to get in a half kneeling position, gently engage that glute, keep that rib cage down, and you're just going to gently lean forward, just opening up that hip flexor, stretching the thigh muscle a little bit. And just take your time moving in and out, focusing on breathing. Watch for arching of the low back. That's just going to compress it. You're going to give yourself a false sense of mobility. For example, that's an anterior tilt there. This is a neutral spine, which we want to be in. And there's a posterior tilt. Find that neutral positioning, keeping the rib cage down. Don't arch it. Don't raise that rib cage again. Then from there, you're going to grab yourself a stability ball. I like to use the 55 centimeter stability ball since I'm not the tallest person. I'm 5'6.5" on a good day. That was a 65 centimeter stability ball. This can be done using a couch or using a chair. You could get creative with it. Place the foot on top of the stability ball while kneeling on the pad. Gently come up to a tall kneeling, keeping that rib cage down again. And from here, you're just going to hold this position statically, focusing on that breathing. You can use a foam roller if you find yourself getting out of balance. Just give you a little balance. You can use a chair, anything next there, a little prop, just to keep you upright, focusing on the stretch. Then slowly shift yourself back to get a greater stretch into that thigh muscle, that rectus femoris especially, which crosses the hip and knee joint. Focusing on staying in that good, clean positioning without tilting the pelvis or arching that low back, just compressing that spine. And then focus on your breath. You want to breathe in through your diaphragm. You don't want to raise that rib cage up real high. You just want to get a nice, good, deep breath through the diaphragm to help open up that hip flexor, help you to relax into the stretch. And you don't want to raise that chest up like so. That's a stressful breath. You want to again breathe in through that diaphragm, the abdominal area, with slight movement in that rib cage. To maximize the effect of the stretch, before you do it, it is ideal to foam roll the area. Self-myofascial release, or SMR. Basically, it's just self-massaging of your quadricep muscles. Watch for arching of your low back when you do so. Take your time. Tilt to the side. This is not your IT band. This is your lateral quad here, and it's a great area to target. Then you can progress to something with more density for deeper compression, such as the quad baller from TP therapy. Take your time here, mash up those knots, those adhesions, focus on your breathing. This should be done a little bit before the stretch and then after.